Right. I'm so glad that we managed to complete this, so... maybe we can finally catch a break for a little while now anyway, and get back to Clara, I suppose. I mean, I still need to thank Ellie for actually looking after her while we were gone, but he's a good boy. Right, I'll be back, Emily, okay? I'm just gonna go check on Havoc and see if there's anything else we need to do before we can finally take a break and get home, okay? I'll be back. Reese is taking his pictures as always, and oh, yeah, we managed to do this in just over a month, so did it faster than we were expecting to, but Havoc, is everything okay? Oh my, would you look at that view? Yeah, it is amazing. It's actually nice to see that the sea is still as beautiful, even in this. Indeed. I, for one, would say this expansion is going swimmingly. The wall seems to be complete, on this side at least. Yeah, but this is only step one. But yeah, so far so good. Would it be possible for you to go and check in on Allison and the others? Yeah, can do. I mean, it's a fairly long walk, but sure. Thank you, Ryan. I'll tell you what, looking out at the old lighthouse is inspiring me. I have so many ideas for buildings and all kinds of things. Yeah, I actually have a few ideas for some buildings too. A lot of people have a lot of skills, and I feel that it would be best if we put those all to use. Oh, definitely. That'll come in handy when we begin reinventing companies. Yeah, about that. I know you briefly mentioned a money system, but are we sure that's what we want? I mean, look how many, look how many problems money caused in the past. I mean, I don't remember too much, but I mean, I was alive for 10, a whole decade, so I knew about money, but money caused a lot of problems. I mean, wars were started over money, Are you sure we want that back? Well, people can't get things for free. If they want something for free, they can head outside the walls and scavenge it. Well, yeah, I mean, I get that, and people are bound to. I mean, if they want plushies, or if they want a certain thing from the outside world, they want a certain piece of clothing, or a certain item, fair enough, they can go out and get it themselves. I'm not against that. I'm completely cool with that, in fact, because I'll probably do that myself. But how will the system work if we do create a money system? Until we make a physical form of money, it will probably be a token system. Certain jobs give you a certain amount of tokens. We'll have to figure out a minimum wage, and that's all for another time. Yeah, we can talk about it. I personally just have a few concerns about the whole money side of things. That's understandable. You can voice your concerns at some point later. For now, we need to get some rest. We completed this wall in record time. Seeing the speed at which we finished this project, it's safe to say I have high hopes for the clearing process. Okay, suppose we'll soon find out. I'll go check on everyone else and yeah, enjoy your view, I suppose. Right, I want to keep up to date. I think I've memorized most of the people's names now, even all of the people at Greenport and everything, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to see if I can name every single person I come across. So, beginning with here, we've got Havoc, Stephen, Alan, Z, Dr. Everett, Gracie, of course, we have Jack, we have Reese, obviously. Right, let's go through. I'm not going to run because there's no point. I'll be tired by the time I get to the other side. We have my family, we have Krista and Ollie. We have the rest of my family, and we have Tamara and Hector and Carrie, their little dog. Right, now this is where things get difficult, the Greenport people. So, here we have Ed, we have Jim, we have Jay, we have Nathan, we have Jake and Joe. I know they're brothers, so I always get confused between the two names. I always get confused which one's Jake and Joe, but I need to remember Jake is the one with the lighter blonde hair. Not blonde, ginger, orange hair. Strawberry blonde, I think, is what he likes to call it, so with the light strawberry I can't even speak. There's such a weird. I've never heard anyone say the hair is strawberry blonde, but we'll go with it. So, right, so we've got that. So, yeah, okay, that's how I remember that. Then we've got Selena with Chance. We've got Tara. We have got Arla, Joey, and Leela. We've got Emmett. We've got Waddles slash Lou, because that's his real name. We've got Patrick, who goes by Patty. We have Shay. We have Timmy, of course. We have Kai and Corey. As always, they've been with us for a long time. So far, so good. I'm remembering everyone's names so far. So, that is pretty good. Okay, I'm liking my chances, and I'm taking a look around. I'm just gonna make sure. I mean, we've checked multiple times the perimeter of Olympus, but I'm gonna keep an eye out just in case. The only walkers we've seen were ones on the other side of the wall. We haven't actually seen many on this side of the wall. We've had a few incidents with people falling off the wall, not onto the outside, luckily, but onto this side by getting scared of walkers, because for some reason, half of the Greenport people were holed up in buildings and bunkers for 3 years, so half of them don't even know what walkers are or how to fight them, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me. But here we go, we've got our next group. We've got Skelly, we've got Heather, we have got Fred with Chip and Cookie. I remember which ones are which now. We've got Sienna, Prince, and Gabe, of course, the King family. Oh, okay, yeah, things are going well. So far, I have remembered everyone's names. Hopefully, I'm not going to mess up. I mean, there's still a few people. I know people's names, but I can't put the names to the faces, I suppose. So I sort of know that which names people have, but I don't remember which names go with which person, which is probably the weirdest thing well, actually, no, I'm pretty sure I've said weirder things, and considering I'm talking to myself right now, it's kind of just proving that. Anyway, I mean, working out in this cold, and working in this cold, building this wall, I mean, I'm sure loads of people are going to have a cold. I mean, I, for one, already do, so getting to winter again. I mean, I can't say I haven't missed it. I mean, I quite like the snow, but I don't think we're meant to get much snow this year, or so Havoc says anyway. So, right, we have got Adam, Joe, Major, Martin, and Archie King. Right, okay, yeah. That was good. Now, this is the corner that gets difficult because I believe Anthony and his family are working over here. But then there is, yeah, here we go. There is this group of the Greenport people, which I know the one with pink hair is Emily, because obviously my girlfriend's name. But we've got Emily, we've got Jem with the green hair, we've got Bobby there, we've got Mike, we've got Free Dog, and we have got Robert. Surprised I actually remembered that. I believe Free Dog's real name is actually Brendan, I want to say. I want to say Brendan. Only because Free Dog, I didn't realize this, but Free Dog is actually, or was actually, a radio host, which to me is crazy, but you know, I'm surprised I haven't actually met more, rich people or celebrities during this, but who knows? Right, so here we go. We have got Celine, we have got Ellie, we have got Marsha, we have got Anna, who owns the catering and bar, we've got Roland, we have got Mac, and we have Mary. I'm nailing this. Really am nailing this. Okay. Right, let's head on down here. I mean, it was quite difficult. We wanted to have groups of 6, but then there were a lot of arguments from people that didn't want to be with certain other people, and I mean, fair enough, people don't have to like each other all the time and have to like everyone, but I think it's a bit childish that they wouldn't go in groups with certain people, but, you would have thought that things like that would have been gone by now, but people are still going to be people. So we've got Garrett, May, Dave, Bree, Sean, Travis, of course, Rebecca, and Jaden. Right, so this is going well, and yeah, they've done a pretty good job on this wall as well. Their wall side is pretty decent. It's looking good. I mean, this is only on one side. The good thing is we don't actually need a wall on any of the other sides because we've got the sea on that side over there, and it goes all the way along, and then the mountain blocks off everywhere else. It goes around that way down to the sea, so we don't actually need a wall on any of that side, which is perfect. And okay, here we go. We've got Jeremy, we've got Jesse, we've got Kate, we've got Brock, we've got Crystal, we have got Colleen and Carmilla. I remember now, I sometimes get confused between the two because I can't remember if they actually said they're sisters or best friends. I'm not too sure. But I always get confused between the two because they both begin with C, and sometimes it confuses me, especially when you've got to memorize so many names. It kind of gets a little bit difficult, but okay, we've got Jamie, Georgie, we've got Grant, we've got Julia, we've got Dane, we've got Francine, of course, and we've got Frank. Perfect. I mean, I don't know why I'm stressing about those names. I've known those guys for a fair amount of time. Right, we've got some more Greenport people. I actually know these guys pretty well. I've spoke to them multiple times. We've got Roland here. We've got John. We've got his son Jason. We've got Tom, and then we've got John's sister Emma right there. Now we've got Riley Grady, we've got Rob Gavin, we've got Chris Gavin, and then we've got Noel Gavin. And then I believe, yeah, this just... Also, we came up with these banner ideas. I mean, personally, I think they're pretty cool. I mean, we sort of wanted them to follow the same sort of scheme with the black backgrounds, but I came up with a really cool idea for a banner that was like... I can't actually remember. It was just pretty cool, but it didn't sort of fit the criteria, and I didn't kind of really like it. So ultimately, we decided to go with a sort of water themed in memory of Far Row that was by the sea. So, and here we are, back to Allison. So we've got Callum, of course. We've got Quinn, Maximus. Apologies. We've got Carly, Fletcher, Donovan, and finally Allison. Right. Hey. Ryan. How's the wall going up that end? It's complete. How are things this end? I mean, they look complete. They are. It all got finished a little faster than Havoc estimated too, which is good. If we got all this complete in a little over a month, clearing Olympus should be easy. If we clear it at the rate we built this, we should be done within a few weeks. Agreed. We've had a few walker issues up the end I was at, but how about you? We've had a few, but nothing we couldn't handle. We've kept a close eye on Olympus and have noticed there's a few holes in the walls. Walkers can get through, but only one at a time, which is good. We took the time to patch as many breaches as possible. Also, Olympus doesn't have a full wall surrounding it, which I suppose you noticed. Actually, no. I actually didn't. I mean, I've been that way a few times, but I didn't realize the wall didn't go completely around. I mean, the other side is completely walled off. Oh, right. Well, this side of the city isn't completely surrounded. Under the highway is completely open. Walkers can get through no problem. The good thing is that most of the walkers were contained within the quarantine zone. That section of the city is closed off, which is good. It should make things easier when it comes to clearing the city. Yeah, that's good then. I think, honestly, we'll be taking a few days break before doing that, though, because, it's going to be quite difficult. Some of us are more tired than others. I, for one, am going to head back here tomorrow and begin. I say the sooner we get this done, the better. Then that way we can focus on living again. Plus, I might as well clear out the part that isn't blocked off. Yeah, I mean, the choice is there. I appreciate all the help, though. We're building a new world. Everyone needs to help and be a part of that. No one can stand aside and watch it happen. I agree. I know this is a bit of a weird question. I didn't notice anyone missing, but have you had any casualties? Nope, not yet. This part wasn't much of a risk. It's the part involving walkers that is. Let's not jinx it. What about you? I mean, we've had a few issues with people falling off the wall, but other than that, no major injuries. I mean, we've had a few cuts and scrapes, which is to be expected. We're working with an entire wall here. But other than that, we were good. How did they manage to fall off the wall? Well, turns out, what I didn't know about Gracie and the Greenport people, some of them aren't very experienced with the apocalypse, basically. What do you mean? I mean, they saw a walker, got scared, jumped back, and fell off the wall. How are they still scared of walkers, though? Well, I mean, walkers are pretty scary. I mean, the more they decay, the worse they look, but that's not the point. Half of them have been holed up in buildings for 3 years. And by half of them, I mean the majority of them. How did they get food and water? A lot of the houses in this area have built-in bunkers, stocked with rations, apparently, so they've had good living. Where were these bunkers when we needed them? We've been out here surviving, losing people we care for, and they've just been happily hiding in underground bunkers? Well, yeah, most of them, yeah. The rest of them have been through as much as us, though. I mean, Gracie, for example, I mean, she's lost an eye. You know, a lot of people have been through a lot of things. You can sort of tell which ones have been through more than others. Actually, no, you probably couldn't. You'd be surprised. I mean, if you went through and picked which ones have been through the most, I honestly think you'd be surprised. I mean, you've met Ed, right? And his husband Jim. Yeah, you've met those two. You'd be surprised. You'd think that they were one of the two, or they were some of the two of the few. Never mind. Let's not get into that. You would have thought that they would be one of the people that were in bunkers, wouldn't you? Because they don't seem like the kind of people that would be surviving. We would be wrong. In fact, they've probably killed a lot of people, to be fair. They've had to do a lot of things, and if you spoke to them, right, you just need to speak to a few of these people, and honestly, you'd be surprised how much they've all been through. I just find it absolutely insane to believe that some people have had it that easy for 3 years. Yeah, well, I agree. I mean, it would have been pretty nice to have such easy living, but hopefully we'll all have it easy from now on. I mean, fingers crossed, and we're bound to have a few issues for the next few years or when we're doing this, but from now on, hopefully it should be easy living. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but it's living, right? Well, we can hope. Exactly. I mean, that's all we can do at this point. Thanks for the help. Okay, I'll help you guys clear up this end. I mean, back down that end, we've actually done most of the cleaning anyway. Havoc made sure of that. So, I suppose I might as well help you guys out. I'm not overly tired, but I look forward to getting home. So, yeah, let's get the cleaning done.